Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry a-coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Taylor trying the left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They go again with Taylor. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds Woods. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Hits his running back. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Darius Davis to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
At their own 33.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's Mitchell again. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with third and long.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here he is on third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. He's slated downs to approach here from the 40. To the air now on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
2nd and 10 now. He's on the move. He's got a gain of 6 there. Reward that tackle to the effort of Laiatu Latu.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
From the gun on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running right, this is Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Gets it through the middle. It's an Indianapolis touchdown! The Colts get 6 more on their early advantage. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts drive their lead to 11. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. On the return, here comes Davis. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. plowing up the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. It's a 2-score game early. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at 3rd and 7. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that makes it 4th down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He has it at the 13. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Colts will take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Complete here to Bowers. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd down carry for Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Short pass brought in. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back to throw, here's Richardson. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So it's 2nd down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
They kick the running back in motion. Richardson now on 2nd and 10. And that one's going to hit the turf. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw again. Richardson. Hauled in left side. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. He'll go quickly to the right. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Raiders get to it. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the 1st down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. Throwing now, following the turnover. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He'll throw again on second down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Throwing left side, Bowers has it. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They send him left out of the slot. Throwing it again here. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it, and he gets this forward to the 19. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Raiders facing a deficit near the break. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 19. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's keeping it again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Third and just 2 to go. They'll throw it. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. To throw, needing a first. That one's tipped and intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over now at their own 20. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this fourth down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on fourth down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few style points added to the stat sheet with the INT.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Taylor again. Off to the races, middle of the field. The 30. The 10. All the way, touchdown, Indy. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. On the return, here comes Davis. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Reed's got it, and he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He has the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 4.
Raiders 17.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fields the hard squib kick. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. On return, here comes Davis. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Motioning left is their running back. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's on the move. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And the Colts pick it up.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10. They give to Taylor, right side. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A give left side to Taylor. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D-tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They send the tight end in motion. Richardson on third. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over after the interception. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. So they'll decline this and take the result. Running it after the penalty. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. Pass play coming here. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Escapes out to the left. He'll get this to Tucker. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You know, Kay, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield and a big play follows.
So now here's 3rd and 5. First throw for the backup now. Oh, he's in trouble. He'll go down. The Colts got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And this will remain a 4-point game.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Through the 2nd level at the 40. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. Still has some space inside the 35. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass. And then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. Yeah, runs defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. This one finds Taylor. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now a handoff to Taylor. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. 3 yards almost gets him back to even, but it's going to be 3rd and 11 now.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
They go again with Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run. It's going to be 4th and 10.
It's 4th down.
This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Got a man, Bowers has it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's 2nd and 5. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
That's caught for the first. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders now trail by just a point in the 4th. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Right, ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense up to the line fast. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This spring, a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Straight ahead with Taylor. Oh no, the ball is loose! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Well, he got his own miscue back, so no harm, no foul, but they are still not happy seeing him putting that football on the ground.
It's not like he just dropped it, though. Took a pretty nice hit to jar it free, but what do they teach you? When you got a nice game, what do you got to do?
Ball security, Brock, is job security.
Put that on a T-shirt.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. This one's caught. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. On the return, here comes Davis. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing. Buys time, rolling right. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Raiders down by 7. after a good pickup. They've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw now. Escapes the pocket. And this one doesn't go far. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. That's taken in by Tucker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now to throw. Setting up the screen. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Gonna keep this one and go. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. And he gets back to the line, but no more. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. To throw. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. Throwing now. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he goes out of bounds after getting them to the 7. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Buying some time right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
He's back to throw. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Right, ready to send this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the... He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
The kick is good. He got it. And their season has one more game as he sends them to the Super Bowl. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And they'll raise that Lamar Hunt Trophy high as champions of the AFC. And that earns them 2 more weeks of football until they head to the Bayou and fight for a Super Bowl. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.